Good morning, SKN. I'm Andre Cunningham.
And I am Cortensia Carty.
Marty, you had a wonderful weekend.
I sure did. It was restful. And why does my voice? Relax yourself. You're not going anywhere today. What about you?
I had a wonderful weekend.
You look like you slept hard.
Yes, I catch up on some sleep.
Yeah, I enjoyed the rain, but I thought it would have rained heavier last night. But grateful.
Yes.
We actually had a cool morning, guys. We actually started out on a cool note. So
I intend for it to continue throughout the course of the day.
That would be nice.
Yes, welcome our viewers on TVC channel 40 on the cable right here in St. Kitts, Nevis, and also those watching TVC on the Tel TV cable network over there in St. Martin. Yeah. So let's get right into the news this morning. Our first story comes to us from With Media SKN. The government of St. Kitts and Nevis has passed 23 bills since taking office in August 2022. The bills include the Rastafari Rights Recognition Bill 2023 and the Freedom of Conscience Cannabis Bill 2023, as well as amendments to the Drug Act Criminal Records Rehabilitation of Offenders Amendment Bill 2023, the Smoking Designated Area Bill 2023, and more. During the recent Cabinet Town Hall, Attorney General and Minister of Justice and Legal Affairs, the Honorable Garth Wilkin, commended the feat and credited it to the commitment of the new administration's mandate to strengthen the Federation's good governance agenda. The Attorney General also updated the people on some of the regional and international bodies the Federation is now a part of, ensuring our voice in policymaking and regulations related to legal and justice affairs is heard.
Good stuff.
Congrats to the administration.
Yes.
Indeed, they are doing the best they can.
Yeah, and I think the anniversary would have gone, but happy 1 year anniversary because it was the 5th, right?
Yes, it was.
So it went on the weekend. So happy 1 year and keep doing well for the people. As we continue on the local scene, our second story comes from a press release from the Ministry of Health. As a fundamental part of its commitment to infant health and nutrition, the Ministry of Health in St. Kitts and Nevis proudly acknowledged 17 mothers, each from every healthcare center across the Federation, for its, and quote, Thank a Nursing Moms presentations. These individuals receive tokens of appreciation for their outstanding support and involvement in promoting and practicing breastfeeding. These presentations are just one element of the ministry's comprehensive ongoing initiative to encourage breastfeeding and education about its importance, directly addressing the knowledge deficiency identified as a major barrier. Breastfeeding has universally been recognized as the optimal method for giving infants the healthiest start in life. As part of this ongoing commitment to infant health, the ministry is steadfastly working towards achieving the Baby-Friendly Hospital Initiative, the BFHI certification at the Alexandra General Hospital on Nevis. Achieving this certification further solidifies our dedication to supporting breastfeeding as the best choice for infant nutrition and health. And we know a nurse, Martin, told us that the breast is best. And we know that. All of us know that.
And speaking of breastfeeding, do you recall how long you took the breast for?
No, I think I was one of those bougie kids, so maybe I stopped early, but I don't
recall. You started the bottle early.
I don't know, but I think I'm one of those that I don't want more of that. I stopped.
Unlike me.
As I said, Mom, Andre's mom, if you are watching us this morning, Andre needs to pay you, okay?
Why? 4 years.
Exactly, you need to be paying. I remember my brother, I think he went pretty far, and he used to come and tell my mom he wants $5 bubbies. Yeah, so.
Shout out to your brother indeed. And still on the local scene, our preceding story comes to us from Win Media SKN. According to a statement from the Nevis Health Promotion Unit, the Charlestown Dental Unit and Health Center will be relocated temporarily to the Wards building on the island's main road, next to Island Tires and Hardware. Work has commenced at the temporary facility and is expected to house state-of-the-art dental equipment and the usual daily services offered by the health center. The work is expected to be completed at the end of August 2023, and the date of transfer will be communicated to the public. During the 2020 budget debate, former Junior Minister of Health in the Nevis Island administration, Hazel Brandy Williams unveiled the projects that the Ministry of Health would undertake, which included an upgraded facility to house the Charlestown Health Center and dental unit. She also mentioned that there was money budgeted for the facility, however, the specific amount is unclear. So they have to just make use of this new facility for the time being.
They should. And I shouldn't say it's free, but anything that's good, just go and check it out.
Of course.
Oh, it's time for our local weather. Oh my gosh, please continue to be cool all day in rain. But it is our weather for today will be partly cloudy with a high of 84 and a low of 75 degrees Fahrenheit. We will take a short break. Up next, regional and international news. Stay tuned. For those of you streaming on Facebook and YouTube, thank you for tuning in this morning. Go tell your friends we're on. See you after this.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yeah.
An exotic experience.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN as we continue now with regional news. Our news this morning comes from Loop Caribbean News. Shamina Perun of Guyana was crowned Miss Caribbean Culture 2023 on Monday night, becoming the first woman from her country to win the title. The pageant was held in Nevis, saw contestants from 9 Caribbean countries compete in a variety of categories, including interview, talent, swimwear, evening wear, and question and answer. Perun received 1,462 points from the judges. Jada Ross, Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines, was the first runner-up, while Lamone Morris, Miss St. Thomas, was second runner-up. Completing the top 5 were Miss St. Croix and Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Other award winners were Best Interview, Miss Guyana, Best Talent, Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Best swimwear, Miss St. Croix. Best evening wear, Miss St. Thomas. Best question and answer segment, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Miss Congeniality, Miss Trinidad and Tobago. Miss Photogenic, Miss Guyana. Best promotional video, Miss St. Thomas. Yep.
Listen,
it was a good show.
It was.
And
they tried their very best.
Yes.
And the ladies do what they had to do with what they were given.
How did you like Lemonade on her stilts?
I think
dancing.
Yes. She's creative and you could tell she had talent.
And she stayed on team because if you realize her ambassador wear, she had this blue jewels going all the way around, and in her evening wear, the blue jewels continued. So I thought she stayed on team the best. But kudos to Guyana. We did that.
Yes, Guyana. I mean, they were consistent.
Guyana was quite consistent.
I'm happy for Guyana, and we're looking forward for the 50th.
Oh man,
next year, so it's gonna
big
be
and better
grand.
things, and the 16th installation of Miss Caribbean Culture because this was the 15th year.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Here's what's happening on the international scene. This story comes to us from BBC News. An 18-year-old Aberdeen University student and her mother will travel to space later this week after winning a place on Virgin Galactic's second commercial flight in a prize draw. Anastasia Myers and her mom, Keisha Shahaf, will be the first mother and daughter to go to space. The pair will take off from New Mexico on Thursday. Keisha was traveling to the UK to sort out her daughter's visa when she entered the competition. She was on a Virgin Atlantic flight from Antigua to London when suddenly an advert popped up. She says, and quote, "I filled out this sweepstake and then suddenly months later, I'm getting correspondence saying that you're a top 20 finalist, then a top 5 finalist to becoming a winner," end quote.
So kudos to both of them. I hope they enjoy the journey up there because they're going.
Yes.
Wow.
So they're Antiguans.
I think the mom. I'm not sure about the daughter,
but they have.
But then the mom says she maybe they're both Antigans. Maybe they're both Antigans because I saw when they told her she was going when she got the prize, they gave it to her in Antigua. So yeah, she said she was going to sort out her daughter's visa.
Right.
She just decided to take a try.
Listen,
and look what try and get you. That's why sometimes we have to try.
Yes. Good morning, Keisha.
Oh, Keisha, enjoy.
We'll be looking out. And that's all we have for you this morning, folks, on local, regional, international stories. We have a fun show, Courtney. Can't wait to get
glamour,
into it.
sparkle. Can you tell?
Yes, you're a pageant queen this morning. So stick and stay with us. Much more in Good Morning SKN when we return. Stay with us.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
An exotic experience.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, it's Bensley Lad coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it, go already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Bensley Lad. So big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Good morning, this is Carol from Lux Carnival, and I listen to Good Morning SKN.
Okay. Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. It is time for us to loosen up as we as we unwind today. Andre and I will be reflecting on our long adventure
weekend.
Oh my gosh, I'm just concerned now.
Why?
Because we didn't have much adventures on the weekend.
But I'm sure you see a lot.
Oh boy!
Yes,
listen,
you've seen a lot. So just put yourself in those shoes.
This weekend was Queen Show binge weekend for myself.
Yes,
and watching all the festivals around the Caribbean. I watched the Grand Cadoument. I watched that's Barbados.
Barbados. It was crop over.
Yes.
So it's.
But the parade is called the Grand Cadoument. I don't know the meaning of the word cadoument, but when I hear cadoument, I think doom. But I don't think it means doom. Maybe it means party because they party hard in Barbados.
Let's see what they have to say in the comment section. What does cadoument mean?
Exactly. I watched the Anguilla, Juve. I didn't get to see the carnival. I
I've
watched
seen
Nevis's
Antigua.
carnival.
I've seen Antigua as
Carnival
well.
or Juve?
Juve.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I watched the carnival yesterday too.
And I think Jamaica celebrated their independence.
61st, yes.
61st.
Happy 61st.
Yes, that was awesome. And they also have their festival, Miss Jamaica Festival Queen. I think Miss St. Catherine won. So shout out to that parish, St. Catherine.
I wonder who's from that parish.
And within that parish, a lot of persons are from that parish. The famous
Aren't you from that
Spice.
one?
No, I'm from St.
Okay.
Anne.
Okay, that's why I said
I'm
that.
a St. Anne boy.
Okay.
So Spice is from St. Catherine.
So this is a different show from the Emancipation show?
The Emancipation show is like a gala. And then you have it's like a queen show.
So they had that queen show where I think your parish won. Your parish won that one?
They were up finalists, but they didn't win. St. Catherine won. So Jamaica has 14 parishes.
So is that the same queen show that are we on the same page here?
I think we are, but you're
okay. The Emancipation Queen show is the Festival Queen show?
The Emancipation Queen. We didn't have an Emancipation Queen show. We had a grand gala for the Emancipation.
No, y'all had a Queen show.
For Emancipation?
Yeah.
No, for Independence.
But what was the Queen show then that you had for the first to celebrate emancipation, where the ladies were dressed in native wares, like the big African outfit?
Miss Jamaica Festival Queen.
Oh, that is it?
Yes.
Okay, so we're on the same page now. Okay.
So,
I thought that was just Emancipation Queen.
No, they crown the girls so they can have a wonderful emancipation celebration. So it happens before emancipation.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was good.
Oh, nice.
On top of that, we also had the Miss JC's. Oh, that was last week.
Oh no, Miss JC's was done. We watched Miss JC's.
Miss Nevis had their Culturama.
Well, Miss Culture.
Yes.
Yeah, the Miss Culture Queen show. We watched that.
Yes.
And we also watched the
too
Caribbean.
much happened this weekend.
We watched a lot of pageants because we were sharing commentary over the weekend here and there, myself and Andre.
Yes. Some of them were respectful. Quote unquote.
But I mean between ourselves.
Yes.
I try my best not to be mean or say bad things about people on social media because what goes
what do
around
you
comes
think
around.
about our Culturama show last night? Because I think St. Kitts Nevis had 2 contestants in the pageant.
You mean the Culture Queen?
Culture Queen last night.
Yeah, they just represented the federation separately.
Oh,
yeah,
I see.
That's all it was.
And so was
it's always been like that.
Like that?
I was even surprised that they had 2 queens from the 2019 Miss Culture show. St. Kitts and Trinidad tied for that title.
Yes, I didn't know that.
I didn't.
I wonder how they share the crown.
Yes, as they said, they did various charity work in their islands. So Miss Trinidad would have done hers there. She said she did Christmas packages. They did feeding bags, etc., etc. And St. Kitts did a tea party with the children home. So yeah, it was good.
What about relaxation and self-care?
Oh man, yeah. As I was telling my good little friend in here, I washed my hair yesterday and I cut it myself. So Lord be with me.
Yeah.
So folks, if you see me with my hair out and it looks a bit uneven, I'm the stylist.
There's nothing uneven about you, Cora. Don't even go there.
I don't know. I cut my own hair. Well, I trimmed my own hair, guys. I didn't cut it. I just take off the dead ends so we can grow.
The question is why?
Because I just felt like taking care of me.
I saw a girl posted on TikTok over the weekend that she always go to the hairdresser and get her hair clipped and cut. And like, if you're trying to grow your hair, why would you cut it?
But it's to take off the dead end so it can push out.
Is there such a thing as dead end?
Yes.
I would know that. So
maybe
that's why I have.
I am sure your lock tech normally trim your dreads.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
If I ever caught her,
Andre goes in the chair and forgets everything that happens.
You know how it is.
So you watched I watched a few movies this
I'm
weekend.
Still finishing up the what's it called? The Surrogate.
Okay, no.
So it's very good.
No, I'm not doing that.
So good. You need to try it.
No.
The Surrogate is awesome.
My husband was watching this thing called Gangland, so I was peeping here and there. Although the violence is unreal, I don't do well with violence. And then we watched something called La Extreme last night. It was based in Spain. So yeah, I did a few movies this weekend. No outdoor adventures, none whatsoever.
Because of the rain. The rain kept me inside.
Oh, and you said the lightning bolts were hitting the ground.
I love it. Y'all. I love the lightning. I love to hear the rumble.
You see what's happening outside.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Care to share?
As I said, the bolts were hitting the ground.
Wow.
I watched literally cracking, big, bright. I'd be like, ooh, nah.
What about your unexpected moments? Share any surprising
No,
or
I had
unexpected
none.
occurrences? No?
No.
I was surprised neither st. Kitts nor Nevis made it to the culture final. Not even top 5. Like, that was unexpected for me.
Oh, that both.
Yes,
that the federation was out.
Like,
okay.
I could understand we make it to top 5 and then we didn't make it to top 3.
Okay.
But to know that we weren't even in the top 5, I was a bit taken aback.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So that was. I had no.
And they did something different this year, or probably that's how they always do it. Where I saw somebody was complaining where the first runner-up didn't get as much cam time, or the winner, because what they did was they had the top 3, and then after they announced the second place winner, then you have first and second place. But then they went 2 of us, and then they went straight to the winner.
Yeah.
And then, like, the first place was like frozen. Like all.
Well, they didn't. We knew who was first, but I get what you're saying. They should have said first.
Yes, like if you and
the queen.
Yes, if you and I were on entering and they said, okay, and the winner is Hortensia, like, what happened to me? I just exit the stage. You understand? So it's like I didn't, even though first, because if you cannot fulfill your duties, I would have to take over. Yes. So like, hello, give me that moment as well.
That's normally the announcement that precedes the crowning.
I think they try a little stunt when it comes on, or try to do something that the Miss Universe pageant did. But for me, I think it needed a little tighten up.
Okay, so that was your unexpected.
That was my unexpected. I was shocked since Nevis was out of it.
Oh wow!
In our own federation.
Well, to each his own.
Well, I guess
when you lose,
that's how.
It's not all the time you're going to be on the top.
That's true, and I guess that at least there wasn't any cheating, because if your own country put on a pageant and none of your contenders were there, it definitely means that it was fair and square. Fair. Yes. So because shout out to the judges. At the
end of every show, it's almost they cheat.
Listen, St. Kitts Nevis love the pageant, eh? We love a pageant bad.
As I said, I'm looking forward to Miss 40 somethings. So what about we spoke about the weather already. Thank you for hearing our cries for water and coolness. We appreciate you so
I love
much.
the rain. Once I see it rain, I'm not going anywhere. Cancel everything.
I wish it had rained more last night though.
Listen,
I really wish it had rained more.
It rained like bullets on the roof.
Oh, look at you.
Where I was.
But it didn't rain as much as I wanted it to, because I'm a rain girl. I like the rain. I love to wrap up. Oh man, Andre, I love the rain.
When I get up this morning, because I have a, what you call it, skinep or guinep? All my guineps, them are in the yard.
You have a guinep tree, and you have not brought guinep for us here in the studio. Who's going to climb it? You?
Take me back to my childhood days. I'm not about that.
You should have the dexterity. Well, I'm glad that they're on the ground. I hope they're ripe. You should have been walking in here with a bag. You know, if I knew, I would have left Andre where he was this morning because he didn't bring any guineps for us.
Bring some tomorrow.
Okay. Just test them to make sure it's happening, okay?
Testing me this morning, Corty, but I'm gonna bring you some.
If I don't test you, then I won't be true, Cortensia, would I?
That's certainly you, for real.
Hey, but we had a good weekend. We hope that you had a good weekend too. And stay tuned. Up next, we have the second runner-up. Oh my gosh, from the Antigua's 60th anniversary JC show, Miss Shadin McLean. See you after this short break.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make their dreams come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Good morning, SKN. Wagwan. Yo, it's Bensley Lad coming to you live from Jamaica. You see it already. See me, I say Caribbean people stand up and I love this. This show is very important. You understand me? Yeah, man. Studio 327. Bensley Lad, say big up. See me, I say. I'm the whole innocent crew. Yeah, man. More love.
Greetings everyone, my name is Winnielle Pereira. I am the founder of Pure Niceness by Winnielle, which is an all-natural, luxurious self-care line of skin and hair care. Tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327. Imagine the impossible.
To all the beautiful people in St. Kitts, the good up girl them, the pretty girl them, the big body girl them, the skinny girl them, the educated girl them, the dunce bat them, the one them will eat but still love me and still have a tune in. Big up all the followers and all the fans of the SKN show. Love yourself, big up yourself, talk good about yourself, and let the haters heat it up. Yeah.
Greetings, my lovely people. I'm Chantel, residing in Taiwan. 12 hours time difference. It's nighttime here, morning time in SK. I'm busy and on the go. However, I always manage to keep up to date with what's happening in SK. All thanks to Good Morning SKN. Good morning SKN. Ciao bango!
Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana Lido, owner of Soul Food Kitchen, Make sure to tune in to Good Morning SKN on Studio 327, 8 a.m., 10 a.m. daily.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN. Today we are honored to be speaking with Shadin McLean, Miss St. Vincent and the Grenadines in this year's Miss JC's Queen Show, who walked away with the second runner-up title. Join us as we delve into her journey, aspirations, and the incredible moments that led her to claim a top spot in this year's celebrated competition.
Yes.
Good morning, Shadin, and
Morning.
welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning.
Awesome.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
We are so happy you could join us.
Yes.
Listen, the entire St. Kitts Nevis were rooting for you, girl. So we're happy you came in the top 3.
Yeah.
Yes, you were one of our favorites. Indeed.
Indeed.
I appreciate the support.
Yes. So let's go in the discussion.
I appreciate the support so much. Thank you, guys.
You are certainly welcome.
Right. So let's delve right into the discussion. How did you hear about the pageant, and what caused you to enter the pageant?
So I heard about the pageant from our local beauty shows committee, and JC's, I believe, would have approached them to enter, and then they approached me. At first, I was a little, hesitant because, of course, it's a regional pageant, and I never been around anyone or have entered a regional pageant myself. So I didn't really know what to expect.
Right.
And I really had to sit and think about it, especially and discuss it with my team. And eventually they were just like, if it's an experience that you've never had before, just go for it. So I was just like, okay, let me go for it. Let me see what it is about.
And look what going for it landed you.
I know. I'm so happy that I went for it. I'm so happy that I went for it.
Right.
So let's talk about when you began your pageantry career. Did you do shows as a young woman? Did you do shows in your teen, or was Miss SVG your very first show?
Funny story. I've always considered myself to not be a pageant girl before Miss SVG.
Wow.
And I remember growing up, I always had aspirations of entering a pageant, but I would always tell myself, no, you're not a pageant girl. Where you think you're going?
Aww.
So I psyched myself out. And then last year, one of the persons a chairperson approached me for a Miss SVG, and she was just like, you have the potential, and I think you'll do really well. I would like to see you on stage. And I was just like, what are you putting me in? And she, through conversations and, everybody was just like, if you're going in, you need to have a strong team. And, once I got that foundation and I got persons who were behind 100%, I started realizing my potential. And I really started to realize that it's not that you weren't a pageant girl, it's just that you were sucking yourself out.
Yes.
And you're really good at this, and just go for it. And I started to push myself, and the journey to Miss SVG though it was really hectic, it was so fulfilling at the same time. So that's how the pageant journey began for me.
Oh, wow.
And I think because of that experience, it kind of gave me the confidence and, I want to say know-how to enter another pageant, another bigger pageant.
Ooh.
So though I was a little skeptical, because of that experience, I was just like, yes, okay, fine. Let's go for another one and see what happens.
Yes.
Indeed. And listen, we'll be cheering you on just in case you decide.
Yeah.
Of course. Speaking of difficulties, what were some of the challenges or difficulties that you would have encountered entering the Miss JC pageant?
The very first one I would always say is I'm a nursing student, and balancing school rotations and training was the true test to my
Wow.
resilience.
Wow.
Because there were days when I literally had to work from 7 a.m. to about 7 p.m. and then go to training until about 11 or midnight and then go back
12-hour
again at 7
shift.
a.m.
Wow.
Yeah, it was so taxing. But like I said, I had a strong team who kept looking out for me. And my division, which is the division of nursing education, my dean kept, when I told them, I would let them know, you know, how I felt and so on. And they kept encouraging me. And at one point, I was just like so tired. And my dean, I was telling her, and she was just like, I know you could do this, you know, you can do this and you're going to do it. You're going to get it done. And even that, you know, kind of pushed me. So I was tired, yes, but it was like, you have an end goal. Just keep going. Just keep going. You can't suffer. If one thing can't suffer for the other, you can do both of them. So that was a big challenge.
I like that you had a good team behind you and great support, even from your dean. But I want to know, how did you feel having the support of the Vincentian populace on a whole when it came to you being part of the 60th JC's pageant?
Yes. So honestly, at first, I knew there was support. I know Vinci people support their own throughout.
Nice.
There's no question there. But I didn't realize how overwhelming it was until probably like after the show. After the show, like looking back at the reviews, and I was going through my messages, and, you know, I had some downtime. I was just like, Vincentian, oh my goodness, you're going to make me cry. Like, so overwhelming. And to be very honest, like, knowing that there was support, even throughout the Miss Fiji journey, like I said, there was never a moment in time where I was just like, oh my God, I can't do this because I'm scared of what Vinci people would say.
Yes.
Never a moment, because the support was so overwhelming that I knew even if there were naysayers, the positive persons and the persons who the support generally was so overwhelming that I couldn't focus on what the negative was. So it was like even more fuel for me to keep going.
Nice. I like that.
So Shadin, help me to understand. You would have entered the local pageant, the Miss SVG pageant in St. Vincent first, and then you would have won that pageant.
So I entered the Miss SVG pageant, and I was a first runner-up.
First runner-up, okay, and then you went on to the Miss JC's pageant, and you represent St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Listen, you're a star, girl.
Then you said you discounted yourself, but one of the commentators, when I was watching Miss JC, she said your body was giving her, especially in the swimsuit segment. Listen, that swimsuit was bomb. Your body was bomb. She said you were giving her pageant and bodybuilding vibes in one. I do not know if you listened to the show and got to hear that, but I was like, that woman is on point for saying that, because you were excellent. You listen.
Oh, thank you.
I want what you have in terms of poise, because your shoulders was just up all night for somebody that was tired. Your shoulders was up all night.
Yes, listen. That evening gown dress will go down in history.
Oh, man.
It was so beautiful. That orange tunic, I love it. So Shadin, share with us some insight in the different segment. Can you share a little about the interview, the swimwear, your talent piece, and even your swimwear?
Your talent was unusual. I have to put that in there. I have never seen that talent at any Queen Show, and I'm a Queen Show girl.
Yes.
Listen.
It was quite creative.
So preparation for me, my team, of course, they would have made sure that I got the necessary preparations, right? And what had happened throughout each segment, they ensure that I have persons who are more or less specific for that segment.
Okay,
so it was never a case where we found persons where like, you have to teach me to walk and then you have to train me an interview. You know, it was never that. So what happened, even on leading up to in Antigua, like leading hours before the show, I was on a call with, you know, my chaperone and the chaperone who I had my SSE, and then my interview person. Like, we were on call, they were just like trying to settle my nerves, and that was for interview, because I know interview could be very nerve-wracking. And for myself, I am somebody who I get really anxious quickly, and when I get anxious I start to overthink. So they had to really bring me down off of that high and just let me know, listen, you would have prepared, and preparation hadn't stopped after Miss SVG. You just kept, you were persistent, and you just have to go on stage, be calm, listen to the question, and you'll do fine. And, you know, as much as it was nerve-wracking, I, you know, still went on stage, and with nerve, just their preparation would have helped me.
Yeah, nice.
And for swimsuit, well, for the swimwear segment, I'm a model. So a local model.
Nice.
And I always, I runway is my thing. When
I saw that, you had on a nice blue outfit. I think prior to entering Miss SG, I was like, man, this girl's stunning.
Yes, the runway is my thing.
Yeah.
And so I'm with a local agency, Paragon Model Management. So they would have trained me in walk even like very early.
Okay,
so
good stuff.
I knew swimwear was a very strong segment for me, so I knew I had to bring it.
Listen, Shadin, you're all about beauty with substance and beauty and brain. And I'm seeing where you hold a bachelor's degree of science in nursing, and also
yes, I'm currently pursuing.
Yes, and not only that you're a pageant queen, but your love for netball as well. So tell us, how do you manage to juggle so much things, like being a nurse, being a model, I mean, active in netball? So how do you juggle all these things?
Well, I'm a sucker for compartmentalizing my life.
Yes.
And I do believe in balance. So when you have something that's work, you have to have something to balance that out. That is leisure. So for me, netball is leisure. And it's not something that I don't attach any type of, it's something that you have to do. You need to do this. You need to No, netball, when I want, that's my time to release stress. How I balance that is when there's a netball season. So when it's netball season, and my trainers will tell you, when it's netball season, you can't really get Shadin to do much because I'm focused on netball.
Netball, nice.
But yes, and then throughout the year when we have training, then I would show up for the training and so on. But then that's also another time for me to focus on school. So it will be when it's not netball season, I know it's go time for school. I need to stay focused. I need to ensure that I maintain my GPA and so on. And modeling, we also have different gigs. So when it's the time where we have a lot of gigs, I know that, listen, need to ensure that you're managing your time so that nothing comes between school or even the modeling gigs that you have. So it's really a matter of, sometimes you have to prioritize, of course, but like I said, I'm really good at compartmentalizing. When it's a time for doing this, it's do things.
Nice.
And I try not to get too flustered, because like I said, I don't want to attach any negative, any anxious thoughts to any of the things that I'm engaged in.
I like that. Let's talk about your mantra. You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them.
Yes. For me, and if I have to really go on about this, we will be here all day. But the long and short of it is that, Maya Angelou has always been my role model, to be very honest. And particular quote for her has, I would say, because of, I was in a lot of things before. So I was in medicine, and then I decided to shift, and then throughout life, it's like a case of always having to choose, a path, or having to make really hard decisions. And a lot of these times, what I would have noticed is that sometimes when persons have to make a very hard decision, they allow it to define who they are as a person. And sometimes when I think of the quote, I'm just like, you would have to experience a lot of hardships, but at no point in time do you allow it to define you or define your path or define where you want to be. So at no point, do not, and this is something that I would tell anybody, do not. Yes, we have our challenges in life, but use them as stepping stones. You can't determine where you want to be, or you can't decide, okay, that's where I'm going to be. That is God's. He has to decide that for you.
Yes.
But you need to also know that you cannot allow what would have happened in the past to hamper your growth and prevent you from becoming or, putting yourself in a better position to achieve what you want for yourself or what God has planned for you. So that quote for me is, I would plaster it everywhere I go. And like I said, I would sit and talk about it all day.
Yes.
Listen,
Nice.
Shadin, you certainly have plastered that quote on so many of us hearts
Yes,
this
you
morning in the
certainly
Federation of St. Kitts
Andre, I
and
want to
Nevis.
ask Shadin something. Your evening gown, who made that gown?
So Lisa Cordes, and she
Okay.
has her brand is Special, a local designer, but she is at this point international because she keeps traveling and
Oh, wow, nice.
she is a creative at heart.
Yes.
Creative.
It was beautiful.
it
I
was,
love
yes.
it. Quite attractive. Listen, you were such a standout. And
Stunner.
you stood up.
A stunner.
We were cheering behind you from right here in St. Kitts. Well, Shadin, that's all the time we have.
I pass on your regards to her.
Please do.
Yes. That's all the time we have this morning, Shadin. So thank you so much for joining us, and we just
Thank
hope
you for having me.
we hope and pray for the best in your endeavors, and we wish you nothing but the best. And listen, beauty and brains is
best.
what I aspire for, and you possess all that.
Both.
So continue shining, and
I appreciate it.
we wish you nothing but the best.
And keep us posted on your future endeavors. Don't leave us hanging here because we will be looking out for you again.
Thank you.
That's
you.
Miss,
You're welcome.
You're welcome. That's Miss Shadin McLean, the second runner-up of the Miss JC's 2023 pageant. Up next, Destiny Huggins, winner of the 2023 Miss Charles E. Mills Secondary Talented Teen Pageant. Stay with us. Good morning, SKN. We'll be right back.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
That's it.
An exotic experience.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moen Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us and yeah.
Welcome back to Good Morning SKN and welcome to another edition of Youth Power. Joining us is Destiny Huggins, winner of the 2023 Charles E. Mills Secondary Talented Teen Pageant, as we reflect on her experience. So guys, you see why I'm all glitzy and glam? It's pageant queen after pageant queen. So Destiny, good morning and welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, our pleasure. So let's dive into it. Okay. Why did you decide to participate in this particular pageant?
Well, I was never a pageant princess or into pageant like that.
Uh-huh.
But as life goes on, you want to dream big and accomplish something.
And you certainly have.
And when they asked me, I was stunned. I was excited. And I said I was going to do it because anything is possible.
Who asked you?
Who asked me? My former teacher, Mr. Edwards Douglas.
Okay. Vikel.
Yes.
Oh, pageant guy himself.
Yes.
Nice. So he was your chaperone as well?
No.
So he asked you to go into pageant and he chaperone you?
Because he's a teacher. He couldn't chaperone any of us.
All right. Okay, Vikel, we forgive you for this one.
But I'm sure he would have encouraged her as much as he can. So, Destiny, share with us your reaction when you win the title. How did you feel?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was overwhelmed with excitement and sadness at the same time because I have lost my cousin 3 days before, and he was trying to help me with the pageant, but it did not go as well. But I pushed forward just for him.
And I'm sure he's proud of you.
He is.
Wow.
Oh, that is so sweet. So let's talk about the impact that the pageant would have had on your personal growth now and your self-confidence. Were you always somebody that excel at public speaking, etc.?
Well, I am that type of person.
Good stuff.
But in pageantry, you learn how to, focus and manage your time, and it really helped me grow individually, and it helped my collective pride and supercharged my individual pride as well.
Listen.
Hold, talented teen, are you ready? Are you ready? Because I am already seeing my winner right here. I am already seeing my winner right. Supercharge, she give me goosebumps. Well, Destiny, you're charging me up this morning.
Love it. I have to take a page out of her book.
I know.
So, love it.
Sheesh.
Destiny, any difficulties you encountered while you entered the pageant?
Interview?
Any difficulties?
Any difficulties?
Overall?
Yeah,
was it challenging?
We know your cousin was one because you lost him, but you fought through. Did you have problems getting your dress? Anything like that? Any difficulties? Problems?
As my knowledge, I don't think so.
It was just easy going. You were made for this.
It was easy going, except for the part when I was chaperoned.
Okay.
My chaperone, well, he was my uncle, so he was gonna, he
had on you.
Yes,
but that's
yes.
That lovely shiny piece on your head.
Complaining.
I love it.
So, is your uncle gonna continue to chaperone you for the Miss Talented Teen?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. Destiny's like, no more uncle.
I wish actually, but he's chaperoning the next school.
Okay.
So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you get the best one.
Of course.
Yes.
What about the different segments?
Let's talk those.
Yeah.
Well, the first segment was the speech.
Okay.
And it was actually joined with the collective We Are.
Okay.
And I would say for the speech, I felt more energized and it broke a nerve in me, so I was comfortable on the stage. And for the creative We Are, that is me.
Yeah.
That is me. So when we had all the dancing, I was more alive and comfortable. I was living it. I was enjoying it. And for the second segment was the talent. I was dramatizing, and I'm actually very
good at that. Look at you.
Seems to be good at everything. Sam's bringing it home this year, guys. Competition right here.
I'm dramatic, so it helped me a bit with the talent.
Yes.
And for the evening We Are, the evening We Are was very nerve-wracking because I felt all the thoughts coming in my mind. What if I fall on the stage? What if I don't remember my moves or something? But in all, I was really, really looking forward to see how I put all my efforts in that one. So when I did it, and I was like, when I went to the back, I was like, Jesus, thank you. They helped me with that one.
You did it.
And for the interview, it was actually kind of as well as the nerve-wracking as the last one. But while I was on the stage, I felt comfortable. I felt like because I have already spoken in the speech, I felt like I could have spoke again to the individual. And to me, I mashed up the stage.
Oh, nice. Did you win all the segments?
No. Okay. I didn't win talent and interview.
Oh, okay. But everything else was yours.
Yes.
I like your dress actually.
Thank you.
Because I'm so drawn in by Destiny that I'm not even paying attention to the lovely pictures that we had up there. Look at that. That's nice. Was it locally made?
Yes, it was.
Who was the designer?
Who was my uncle?
Okay.
He was and Karen by the airport.
Ah.
Okay. Oh, nice.
It's beautiful.
Lovely.
Thank
indeed.
you.
Very nice dress.
Thank you.
Lovely. Oh my gosh.
Let's talk about schooling. What are your favorite subjects in school?
My favorite subject, well, that is a difficult question.
Is it?
But it is food, nutrition, and health.
Ooh.
We in the same boat. Love me some food and nutrition. Hello, I'm a chef. Outside of this,
Yes.
I'm a chef.
So what do you intend to do as a future career? Let me ask that.
I
Since
want
you're
to
an
be
Audrey.
a pediatrician.
Or a pediatrician.
Yes.
Okay, good. And what class are you in? We didn't ask that part.
Oh, we don't have any class anymore.
No, what form? Yes.
I'm currently going into fifth form.
Where?
Listen.
Destiny looking so young.
I know.
So how are you going to juggle fifth form and preparing for the Miss Talented Teen?
Well, everything rounded off on time management.
Okay.
Time management helped me to put all my efforts into my hobbies and passions without having to procrastinate.
Yes.
And it also helps me to be a more
more rounded? Okay,
and
good stuff.
social individual.
Listen, Destiny, can you just talk to us this morning? The words.
Destiny ready.
Listen, I love it.
You said you didn't win the interview segment, but have you been working on your interviewing skill? Because I feel that way.
Yes.
We're ready. Come, talented teen.
You're
Right
ready.
here. I am backing
Yes.
Sems, y'all. I am
Yes.
very sorry. I will be backing Sems. Very sorry. After this experience, I can't back anybody else.
Listen, she have it all.
Listen,
She's sitting on stage with us and she has it
she's
all.
ready like Freddie. So we're taking it Sandy point.
Yes,
If it's one thing, I'll give you all that because I know y'all beat us up in sports and everything else, but I can give you the clean shirt this year.
Yes.
Indeed. Wow. So what are your future goals for pageantry? We know you have Talented Teen coming up. Do you intend to one day going for Miss St.Kitts or you'll be busy studying?
Well, I was currently going away next year after graduating.
Aww.
And at first, I was just planning on just to go away and just do my subjects.
Your schooling.
But then I was like, wait, I just win a pageant.
Yes.
So I'm a pageant princess.
Yes.
So now it's time for me to put my shoes on and go into more pageants.
Straight through.
Yes. And I was taken back on the Miss St.Kitts because I had an interview with her already. And just how the way she was so in the moment and she was living it, I was like, yes, I want to go in for Miss St.Kitts.
Which one of the Miss St.Kitts you had the interview with, Nikira or Shafia?
Shafia.
Okay, nice. Ooh, so this is Miss Sems, Miss Talented Teen.
Yes.
Miss JC's Talented Teen,
And
if
future
they
Miss
have
St.
one.
Kitts.
Future Miss St. Kitts, future Miss Culture, and
Future-
maybe a future Miss Universe.
And future Miss St.Kitts world.
Oh, jeez. We got this.
Speaking it into being.
Into being, and you heard it here, right here on Good Morning
Yes.
SKN.
Destiny, any advice for that girl might want to enter pageant, but somehow she's shy? Any words of advice for her?
That's your camera.
Well, I would just say step up to being anything you want to be.
Yes.
Nothing is too late and nothing is impossible. So you can accomplish anything you dream of. So if you feel a little shy, don't worry. I felt a little shy as well.
Yes.
But as growing and you grow and you realize that you have so much in you and you could show the world what you're all about, you're going to be all right.
Oh man, I'm blown away. You're definitely listen. Yo,
Chills.
I got chills and goosebumps. She's getting to me.
They got to watch out. All these other schools. Sam's in the building.
Yes.
Yes,
they must. They
powerful contender here. So.
So let's talk about some of the prizes. I want to be in your business. What did you get? What did you win?
I got judged creative wear, best creative wear, best in creative wear, best speech, best, I think it was best.
You mean the way you moved in the wear? Okay.
Best interview, well, not interview, in the dress, best. And I think that was all, but he had a lot overall, so and I got enough points to win. But I was kind of nervous, but when my competition, because from the first start, I knew that I had a competition. And when I heard that she come first one up, I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you. I thought I would have come first one up.
Okay.
Because I know she's just as good as me. I wouldn't say that any of them wasn't as great. They all put their efforts in their work.
Yes.
But she was more challenging and she was more
consistent.
She was the one I was looking out for.
Oh.
And yes.
So once she was called first runner-up, you knew you had the
Yes, I did.
The confidence. The confidence is real, Destiny. Oh my God, I am so proud of
deserving,
you.
yes.
So you got a gift basket. You got some monies. Anything
yes,
like
I did.
Oh Lord.
Why you all up in she bit?
But I want to know. I want
She's
to
a
know.
pageant queen too, yeah? She's Miss
I
Leah.
love I got second runner-up. I love pageants.
Yeah.
Love. I hosted Miss St. Kitts last year. That was a dream of mine that came true. And so, as you rightfully said, you don't ever put your dreams on the back burner. You're not too old to do anything.
Yep.
So you are wise beyond your years. And boy, I'm proud of you. As I said,
Thank you.
I'm not changing my mind. I am backing you. Come talented teen in this.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Both of us. I'll be cheering on Sems.
Oh man. So what's next for you?
Well, right now, I'm just focusing on talented teen and also my Math CXC.
Okay.
Because I will be doing that in January.
Oh, you're starting early, girl?
I started June, May.
But your CXCs,
yes.
So you started this year already?
This year already.
So you have some subjects done already?
Yes.
How many?
Listen.
2.
So you're waiting for your results?
Yes, I am.
And which 2 did you do?
English and POB.
Get them out
How
the
many
way.
subjects are you doing?
I am doing 10.
Man, these children put them in the shame. I did 7. You go, Destiny, my gosh.
Good
so you have to
stuff.
tell us those results when they come in, okay? So we can let the world know that you did excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy.
Listen,
Andre, no man.
I'm
I
just
can't-
lost for words.
Me too right now because I just can't believe this young lady that looks no older than 14 is in fifth form already. Taking on the talented teen pageants and still focusing on your CXCs for next year.
Yep. Destiny, as we close and wrap this segment, any final words for the people in the Federation? Just speak to them. That's your camera.
Well, as I said before, for all those young ladies who wants to be anything they accomplished, wants to grow up and say, yes, I want to accomplish something. I want to make my parents proud, my country proud. You can do it. You can. Don't let nobody tell you you cannot. You can. You are a fighter and you are a believer. Once you have God with you, you can do anything.
Oh man. And y'all won't believe it, we have mommy. So just in case if y'all hear a little extra voice in the back there, that's mommy here that comes to offer
Cheering
Destiny
her on.
support. Yes, so Destiny, it was indeed a pleasure. I have goosebumps still, they're going down my legs now. I'm proud of you. Make us
Thank you.
proud. Keep doing good things. Steer others on the right track because you are a role model. And
Thank
girl, we got this December, right?
We have it.
We have it. And with that said, stay tuned. So much more after this short break. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Miss Destiny Huggins, the winner of this year's Miss Charles E. Mills Secondary School Teen Pageant.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First, you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Yo, you know it's me, Mr. H.E. Yo, make sure you tune in to Good Morning SKN, Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. at Studio 327. Yo, trust me, the baddest show in the morning. Make sure you check it out. Wake up. Make sure that you are there from 8 to 10, Monday to Friday. Boom, check it.
No cash, no card, no problem. Dad, embrace the freedom.
Welcome back to Good Morning SK, and this lightning segment is all about nurturing and supporting new life. Join us as we sit down with Jennifer Lord, registered nurse and midwife, to uncover the empowering journey these classes offer, from pregnancy education to emotional well-being. Good morning, Jennifer.
Good morning.
And welcome to Good Morning SKN.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Happy you could join us this morning. So let's dive right into the discussion. What inspired you to choose this career?
Okay, so for a long time, people have been asking, new parents especially, have been asking about support groups. Are there any support groups? Are there any Lama's classes available? And the answer is no.
Okay.
So, as you said before, I'm a registered nurse. Obstetric is my passion. I've worked on the maternity ward for a long time. I've been a nurse for a very long time.
Are you still a nurse?
Not active.
Okay,
I've
good
retired from government.
Okay.
So I decided to put my love and the need together, couple them together, and came up with my company, Birthways, calming your birthing experience.
Okay, nice.
So we know they're the doctors. People go to the doctor. People go to the antenatal clinics in the health centers. But there is a need for personalized, targeted information. So everybody has different needs, and so we meet them where they are.
Okay, good stuff. I like that. And I think I asked that question wrong, because you'll always be a nurse, but you answered the question correctly, though. I should have asked, are you still working in the system? But you answered that for me already.
A nurse is always a nurse.
Oh, exactly. That's why I made sure I correct myself with that. So you said you have a passion for this field. You obviously you were hearing what was missing, and you ensured that you created something for the mothers.
Yes.
So what are the qualifications that is needed for this particular career, and what are some of the highlights that you would have had in your nursing career?
Okay, so as I said, I started nursing long time. So this year would be 41 years.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. I'm also a certified midwife.
Oh, good stuff.
So I can deliver babies.
Oh, nice.
And I keep updating my registration every year. You have to renew to make sure that you are licensed to practice.
Okay.
So I do have that. As I said, I worked on a maternity ward for an extended period of time. That's where my passion is. When I retired from government, I worked with a private OBGYN in his office for almost 2 years. So that kind of heightened, and there's where I saw the need.
Yeah, okay.
So that's what brought us to this point.
Oh, okay. Some of the highlights of your career, this particular path thus far.
Okay, for me, the highlights is seeing babies, healthy babies born. So motherhood is a good thing, but it can be challenging. And so you want to walk people through, hold their hand, rub their backs, encourage them, the encouragement. What happens in pregnancy and during childbirth determines the health of your baby.
Okay.
So we have to start from pregnancy.
Okay.
So pregnancy, flu, pregnancy, conception through pregnancy and delivery. That determines it all.
Okay.
All right. And so the outcome that you want really, it's a nice, healthy baby.
Yes. And
Wonderful.
fingers and 10 toes.
Yep.
Chubby one.
And what's the general feedback like from the program?
People are excited.
Okay.
Oh wow, I'm happy.
We actually had only one class because we started on last week, August 1st. We just started. It's new.
Okay.
It's been in the pipeline for a while, but just manifesting.
Yes. Okay, good stuff.
So we had our first class last week. Yesterday was a holiday we didn't have. So technically we have had one class. And it's something new. So, people have to feel it out, wet their foot, see what it's all about and all of that. But we're putting the word out there and we are answering lots of questions. People are excited. The support is awesome.
Yes.
And we expect it to go.
What about the name, Birthways? Who came up with that name?
That's my name,
Yeah?
Birthways.
I like that.
Birthways, calm in your birthing experience.
Calm in it. Make it. Oh, nice.
Making it nice and calm.
So these classes are daily or it's every week once?
It's every week. So support group, doing my research, I realized that support groups, you really only need one session per week. Generally, that's it. And they are held every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m.
Okay.
At Prime Health Medical, that's on Keon Street.
Okay.
So people need to register.
Okay.
Register for the class and attend. There are those who are asking about individual classes, and that can be arranged as well.
Okay.
Speaking on registration, how do persons register? Are you online or what? How do they reach out to register?
Okay, my phone number and WhatsApp is 696638325.
Okay.
Our email address is birthways@outlook.com.
Okay.
And we are on Instagram and Facebook at Birthways SKN.
Ooh,
They're online.
listen.
Yes.
All the social media platforms.
Ms. Jennifer, speaking on Birthways, do we have that service provided in the Federation? Because we know the natural birth process where the mother would go in and the natural birth. But I'm seeing sometimes online it's becoming popular where mothers are now going to home birth within water. Do we have that kind of birth in the Federation?
Unfortunately, no. We don't do home birth. Years ago, it was a thing. Now we don't do home birth.
Okay.
And so we don't have water births. But look out for Birthways.
Yes.
Things
You
are
never know.
Who knows?
Yes.
Maybe 10 years from now,
Yes.
I'll have my own birthing center with water birth.
Okay.
Who knows?
Right.
Because I was just gonna ask, what if somebody wants that? Can you provide that for them?
No. At this point, no.
No.
At
Okay.
this point, but we're putting it out there in the
Yes.
universe.
We're putting it out there.
Yes.
Who knows what's going to happen
As you
5
said.
years from now?
Yes.
Our own center. Wink, wink. Let's talk about some of the topics that is covered.
So, I have my topics so I don't forget anything. So, we'll be covering the physiological changes during pregnancy. All that big word means is how your body changes physically, all the physical changes, the stages of pregnancy, talking about the trimesters, what happens here, there, 3 trimesters, your diet during pregnancy, we're going to discuss that, safe exercises during pregnancy, some common disorders and how we can tackle them, some complications of pregnancy. And yes, although we don't want the complications, there are complications. So we'll discuss some of those. Identifying the signs of labor. How do you know if you're going into labor or not? The stages of labor, what to expect at each stage, coping strategies, pain relief techniques, breastfeeding, newborn care, and of course, we're doing some postnatal support.
Yeah, because that's something we don't deal with here, and sometimes we hear people here in St. Kitts say, "I don't want my child. I feel like doing this to my child." That support is missing.
Yes.
Oh, wow. I'm happy for Birthways. Very happy. Wow. Ooh, let's talk about just. Go ahead.
And when I say postnatal, because I know the prenatal is when you
before.
So the post is after the child is born.
After the child is born, up to 6 weeks.
Okay, so
it's called the postnatal period.
Okay, so that new mother, it goes for the new mothers.
Yes.
After they would have given birth, then they can come in for.
They can come in, or we can arrange personalized care.
Okay.
Going to their homes, assist with whatever they need assistance with. As I said, this is all about personalized.
Yes.
Listen, it's a new venture. It's a new business. I love it.
I am wondering, why 6 weeks though? Why not longer? Why just up to 6 weeks?
We can go longer.
Okay.
But medical purposes, like 6 weeks is the postnatal period.
Okay. What does this? We are talking about postnatal. I've never been pregnant, so I don't understand it. But what is involved in the postnatal period? What?
Okay. So pregnancy on a whole, it's all about your body changing and all the hormones that's raging, and people get emotional. And so there is something that's called the postpartum blues.
Okay. Heard of it.
And blues is kind of different to depression. It's a different level. Blues just feel like I can't do this. It's too hard. I'm not sleeping enough. So I'm really restless and cranky. Baby's crying. Mommy's crying. So that's the support you need to give. And added with that is breastfeeding. How the baby latching. You think you're getting enough milk. These are issues.
Okay. Okay.
Speaking on breastfeed, because I like to boast, because my mom tell me every single time, as all her children, I sucked the longest. I sucked for 4 years.
That's a good thing.
Thank you.
4 years is not the good thing, but breastfeeding is a good thing.
Listen, I was in my uniform and I would still rush home to get that.
Bobbies, look at him.
That was comfort more than breastfeeding.
Got it.
Oh, but you see,
4
definitely.
years is a little overboard.
But it's the good. Breast milk is the best.
Yes, it is. Breast is best.
Yes, there you go.
So let's talk about your slogan, calming your birthing experience. And I'm going to say it exactly that way.
Calming your. And there was a reason, because when we were crafting it, we were back and forth with the calming ver. And I said, no, it's your.
Yeah.
Back to me.
Yes.
Personalized. Your experience is different to the other person's experience.
Yeah.
So it's calming your experience.
Oh, man.
So initially I looked at doulaing.
Yeah.
And that's where you go in and you coach and you... That can still be arranged, but of course, it can be arranged in the parameters of the hospital policy.
Oh, okay. So you won't be able to be a doula right now?
We're working on policies.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Working on it. Are you a one woman show, or you have persons that work with you?
I'm owner, creator, all that. I do have one nurse who, I don't want to call her my backup, but yes.
Nice.
So that's it. And of course, my daughter helps me with all the social media stuff.
Oh, nice. That's nice to have family in the business. And
yes.
So is she going to be a nurse as well?
My daughter?
Yeah.
She's a lawyer.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
Yeah. Oh, so I see how the policies are going to work. Wink, wink.
So yeah, she's helping me with all the social media.
Nice. Oh, nice. Lovely.
So, Ms. Jennifer, any words of advice for upcoming mothers, or let's say a newly mother who just gave birth? Any advice for them?
Reach out to Birthways. My name is Jennifer, 663-8325, and we can discuss your needs.
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
Simply put. Because I've read stories where, let's say, a first-time mom would have given birth, and after that baby is born, she want nothing to do with that baby.
Yeah,
I don't know if the body reject. I don't know, but there's something.
Hormones, as I said, that's hormones all playing there, and sometimes it can be overwhelming.
Yes.
You're a new mom. Baby's cranky, you're not getting enough sleep, you think you're up all night, you're up all day, baby is breastfeeding every 1-2 hours. You can get cranky. It's tiring. So sometimes you need the additional help, physical help, as well as little emotional support. Yes, you can do this. You know.
And this is where Birthways comes in.
Yes,
exactly.
So we definitely need the business right here in St. Kitts, Nevis. So,
Nurse Lord, I have a question. So say someone's planning to get pregnant. Should they come and talk to you before? So maybe since you've worked for 41 years in your particular area of work, particular field. Thank you, Andre. Can they come before getting pregnant and then they just stay with you right through to the end? Do you do such services?
Okay, Birthways was not planned for before the pregnancy.
Okay.
But of course, I can talk to anybody. I think I'm approachable, and people can. Because I had one lady who reached out to me, and then in talking, she said, "Oh, I'm not pregnant yet, but I just wanted to know."
Yeah.
So yes.
Okay. So, folks, now you know you can definitely contact Nurse Luard, and she can help you out.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what are some of the expectations you have for? Can I ask you for the next year? I'm not going to ask for the next 5. I'm going to just be lenient and ask for a year. What are some of the expectations you have for your company?
Okay. My expectations. I really need it to grow in numbers, yes, but grow in the service we provide.
Yes.
Get people happy and talking about, I went to Birthways, telling their friend, I went to Birthways and this is what I learned, and my baby is healthy and I did well with my labor and delivery, and so that's where I want it to go. I want it to be a top class kind of thing.
Oh man, and we want it to be top class for you as well.
Thank you.
And I can only see you reaping nothing but the best benefits for your company. You are certainly welcome there, Stuart.
Of course. I know, Stuart, final words as we wrap this segment. Final words of encouragement, and just share with them their numbers, how they could get in touch with Birthways.
Or anything we would have missed.
Yes.
What did we miss? So we talked about the classes and where they're held every Tuesday, 6 to 7 at Prime Health Medical. Mothers are encouraged, we didn't say this, but mothers are encouraged to register beforehand.
Okay.
And also register a support. And we are calling it support.
Yes.
And your support, when you register your support. And your support can be your husband, your partner, your mother, your friend, because we are encouraging you to bring somebody with you.
Okay.
Somebody who you trust. And in registering the support, why I want to register the support is because I want Birthways to feel like a family. I want to feel like a family, a safe space.
Yes.
I can come in and vent. I had a bad week, and I can vent without being judged.
Aww.
So we want us all to. What I don't want is somebody bringing us support this week and next one next week and next one next week.
Steady support.
So it has to be somebody steady.
Okay, good
Register.
stuff.
Things happen, life happens.
Yes.
So if your support change, I don't want you to just pop in with somebody else.
Yes.
You have to communicate with me.
Okay, good stuff.
Because I want it to be really close. People are comfortable. I can come in here and I had a bad week for whatever reason. I felt sick, whatever, and I can vent.
Yes.
And share experiences, and somebody could say, in my early pregnancy, I went through morning sickness, and this is what I did, and it helped me, and you can help somebody else. So it's sharing.
Yes.
I like that.
That's what I want.
Oh man.
Wonderfully said.
Okay, so it would help to register.
Okay.
All right. The contact information. So I have a did you know? And did you know that during the first stage of labor, people who spend time upright and walking around are 30% less likely to have a C-section. And their labor is 1 hour and 20 minutes shorter on average.
Ooh, so it's all about the exercise.
So walking around, exercise. And that's why one of our topics would be exercise during pregnancy.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
So be prepared. The best way you know how. Let us help you.
Oh, nice.
All right. Our contacts again: telephone and WhatsApp 869-663-8325. Email at birthways@outlook.com. Instagram and Facebook Birthways SKN.
Oh man.
And I am Jennifer.
Aww.
Listen, Miss Jennifer, you have enlightened so many of us this morning, and I'm sure your phone will be ringing right after you leave studio.
I hope so.
Yes. Listen, we're putting good stuff. Yes. Good stuff out there.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it, folks. Miss Jennifer Lord sharing her expertise about her new business, Birthways. So check her out, give her a call, and share with her all that you're going through as a newly mother. Stay with us. Good Morning SKN returns right after these short messages.
Fenomenal Glass.
I'm Cosbert Woods, Oren Manners, and we are part of the National Sustainable Development Goals Coordination Committee, and we're encouraging you to watch Good Morning SKN Studio 327.
What will it take to grab the attention of someone with the power to make your dream come true? 7 hopeful entrepreneurs in search of the finances necessary to take their ideas to the next level.
This is their lives, right? This is their business.
4 savvy business owners ready to make a pragmatic investment.
You can't help people if you can't help yourself. First you make the dollar and you give the dollar.
Why you take your business offline?
I really feel that you need to do a little bit more research.
Very knowledgeable. Super knowledgeable.
You have a great idea and a great concept. I think you'd be snapped up by Disney.
If you have a job someplace, it means that if something is not working, you can walk away.
Who will invest?
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Thank you. And who will be sent home with nothing? I am your host, Kevin Hope.
Good morning, my name is Tanya Moses and I'm representing Crazy Rolls. This is a reminder for you to always watch Good Morning SKN, where you get your local, regional, and entertainment news at Studio 327.
Yo, what up? It's your boy and Richie right here at Studio 327. I'm here to give you the promo that you guys need, because this is something special for St. Kitts. I'm telling you, tune in to Good Morning SKN, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on YouTube, Facebook, and on Moment Channel 4. Also, I realize nobody else is doing this. Follow the Good Morning SKN Instagram at Good Morning SKN, and the Studio 327 Inc. Instagram. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook. This is pretty long, but follow us, and yeah.
My name is Azalea.
And my name is Alana.
And we are Girls Illuminated. Tune in to the Morning SKN
at Studio 327.
For this edition of Twitter Reacts, Andrea and I will be reading some wild things people have confessed to on Twitter. No, I will never confess anything that will be left out there.
You have some good confessions out there. Like, look, when I lost my shoe, I could have put that on Twitter. I've put it on social media and it went viral. So that was a good confession. You have some good ones.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
No, I'm not putting things out there that I don't want out there. No.
You could give
these
a good
things
laugh.
disappear. Well, the shoes worked, but imagine me confessing something and it's on social media forever.
Well.
I'm looking for a job, and then my boss said, "Oh, you put this on Twitter."
I guess you pick and you choose what to put out there. So
see, that's a good thing. Yes. And as I said, I don't like the X vibe. To each his own, but X means cancel.
As in the icon, you're talking about?
Yes. X means you hear X on Family Feud.
Yeah.
You hear X on
I wonder why they choose the
AGT.
X to represent.
It's like stop, done. We're not having this, cancelled.
Yeah, I was so in love with the Twitter bird.
Yeah, because it's tweet.
Yeah, the bird was
cute little birdie.
Relatable, but this big black X.
Cancel.
I still don't get what
cancel culture.
Let's see.
Like the AI. Cancel it.
So let's see. Someone confessed and they said, when I was 20, I met the perfect man.
Wow.
Handsome, kind, funny, intelligent. Invited him to my 21st birthday. He met my sister. They've been together for 15 years. Being her maid of honor was the hardest day of my life. Listen, I want to fall off the chair because this is more
How
than
could you not know that was your sister? Listen, your sister's person for 15 whole years?
15.
And is there such a thing as perfect? Or just say he fits some of the criteria that you wanted, because I don't think anybody's
the
perfect.
things we do as human beings.
But for 15 years, she didn't know that was her sister's person, so the sister was hiding this person?
They married after. She didn't know.
But no. Wait.
Listen, we pull up
she said she was the maid of honor at her sister's wedding, right?
They dated first. And so it's like the sister take the husband. Listen, I don't want to go into details, but this was just more than what you call it?
But I don't think they dated. She just liked him and invited him to the birthday party, but he met the sister. No, I don't think they dated.
Corton said, if you and I together and you bring me home, it is expected that you and I together. But when you go on my house and you saw my brother, the brother take me away from you.
The brother take... Oh,
so me and you together and you bring me home and my brother would see you and like you and my brother date you. And what happened?
Yeah, I get it now.
Listen,
but I just
this is more than a confession. I love this. Listen, I want to fall off the chair.
Imagine your sister seeing this now on Twitter.
Well, she would know you by that name, I hope.
Hello, the story. It doesn't have to be the name, the whole story. But did she tell her sister this was her person, though?
I doubt it. And for her to be the maid of honor?
Hurtful. And the guy?
Tragic.
Oh, you see?
They have a
he
bold
wasn't
face.
perfect. See what I said?
Bold. Human beings.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't understand why she said he was perfect. Handsome, kind, funny, intelligent. No, he only ticked 4 boxes because she mentioned those 4 boxes. What about his speech? What about the way he walks? What about his hair? I need to know. I need to know. So he's not perfect.
Next one.
Next.
This one is hilarious.
My ex broke up with me about a month before the finale of his favorite Netflix show, Hit. He'd organized a viewing party ready for midnight when it dropped. I let him stay sign in on my account until 11:59 p.m. that day, when I changed the password and forced log out on all devices. Okay, girl, you go on with your bad self.
So he couldn't get access to
No, what 12 o'clock? I'm not in his life anymore. So 12 o'clock, you got no views. But I like that.
Quite a confession.
I love it. Pull him all the way down to the wire and then boop. No connection. Sorry, am I? No. I sound like her.
Listen,
I'm representing for you.
You know, they have a local SKN confessions.
Oh, I didn't know.
Listen, I'm going to tag you on Instagram.
Thank God I'm not on the gram. I'm not on the gram. No, not me. I'm so vintage. I'm only on Facebook and WhatsApp, and I'm mostly on WhatsApp.
Some things they confessed in SKN, girl. It's more than a soap opera.
The days of our lives.
The next one say I ran a marathon about 3 miles from the finish line. I was struggling and needed a distraction, so I ran behind a random woman, just concentrating on her
taillight.
Got to the finish line and overtook her. It was an old guy.
That's what you get.
Wow.
That's what you get. I like that. That's what you get. Because you see, he needed motivation and he tried to use the good woman's derriere as motivation. That's what you get.
Quite a confession.
Dun, dun, dun. Get your own motivation next time. Don't be looking at nobody's derriere. That is what you get. You see this? One Christmas, I decided to get my girlfriend jewelry. And so I got her a necklace and a ring. Ooh. She opened the ring, burst into tears, said yes, and phoned her parents to say we were engaged. I couldn't break her heart. Been unintentionally married. Oh my gosh, this is bad. Lord.
For 10 years.
Lord.
Unintentionally they married.
So is he in love at all?
Clearly not.
Oh my God.
So he didn't marry her with the intention to marry her, but because the parents like her.
No, not even because the parents like him. Because she went ahead of herself. Oh my gosh. I wouldn't want to.
Would you engage to a gentleman?
No.
Why not?
I look crazy.
It's not crazy.
No.
So you think it's
You're supposed to pursue me and you're supposed to engage to me. I'm not supposed to be begging you for nothing. Like the other day in Disney World, two of them, she was about to engage to him and he surprised her too. So they both engaged to each other now. Now that's different. But I'm not going to engage to them. No.
Why?
Bless her soul for being so brave. I watched a woman engage to somebody on reality TV. Boy, that was a disaster.
Cringe.
A few of them, that was a disaster. That's when I watched
quite a
television.
few,
But
and
I'm
it's
not.
never ended well.
I don't think it's right. Why am I?
Traditionally, it's not okay, but
But it's like I'm forcing you to do right by me.
Yes.
I don't want to do that. I don't want you to be unintentionally married to me for 10 years because I asked you to marry me. I want you to know that you intended to marry me, so you asked me to marry.
I feel the same.
And I say yes. Although sometimes some of us say yes, and it's like, Jesus, why say yes for boy?
Look at progress. You and I agreeing on something.
But we agree on a few things.
Such as?
Why you want to... Why you want to be so wrong? You see, listen. He's just trying to be unintentional.
You
He's
like the
shady
word,
this morning.
Unintentionally.
Oh boy.
It's not my intention to be shady.
Oh my God. Exactly. That's why I say unintentionally. But for 10 years, man, I feel for the girl. I feel for her.
The next one say, I answer my front door in my coat. If it's someone I want to see, I say I've just got in, and if it's someone I really don't want to see, I say I was just on my way out. Works every time. Yes, I've
so
done
what if
this.
you just have on the coat, guys, and it's cold outside? Would you believe that he was on his way out?
Exactly.
Because he can't go out in shorts.
With the coat.
I know.
Crazy. I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I would definitely know you don't want to see me.
But you see, he didn't say, he just said he put on his coat. So maybe he comes fully dressed.
Nothing underneath.
No. Why Andre have to go that route?
What if there's nothing?
No,
under the
but
coat?
he uses it specifically to either entertain good company or deter the ones that he does not want to see.
Hilarious. I like that.
Andre gonna see the man in his Adam underneath this coat. Lord Jesus.
But if it happens, what if I'm at home and I'm in my own space and I don't want to entertain nobody and you show up? I'm gonna put on my coat and say, hey, I'm just heading out. So go ahead, please go.
Go out there and freeze.
Yeah. Well, who said I was in the cold? It happens right here in the Caribbean.
So Andre, you have put on your coat.
Yes.
And when somebody
if I have no time for you and I want to.
But we don't wear coats out here. So guys, you'll definitely know.
Give away myself.
Where are you going in a coat in the Caribbean?
I would give away myself.
My God. But we only wear windbreakers, so then you'll definitely have to have on something.
Indeed. Indeed.
Desperately didn't want to join my wife up at her parents' house. So I said that I'd injured my eye and couldn't drive. They eventually convinced me to come up on the train. Took 5 hours. I had to poke myself hard in the eye before getting there. Oh my God. And repoke occasionally for 3 days. Oh my God. That's terrible. Oh, why am I going to cause hurt to myself?
Why is he confessing these
Oh,
things to his wife?
No, he's not. He's confessing it on Twitter. No, now your wife's gonna know. You see what I mean about putting stuff out there?
I hope the wife don't see it.
You really think she wouldn't see it?
I don't think so.
Oh boy.
We're very clever.
Don't put those things out there.
Men are clever and so are women. Women are even more clever than men.
Listen, guys, I make that face because I don't think men are clever. Women.
I've seen where
we got styles.
style, you call it?
Yeah, we got plenty styles, man. We fancy.
Listen, you got some wicked women out there. I'm gonna speak it this
Why
morning.
does he?
You have some women.
We are all nice.
Women?
Yeah.
You have some. Listen, I'm happy nurse was on set. You have some women fall pregnant, and then when that father raised that child until he or she becomes 18-year-old, then the real father show up. Women, good morning, women. She's speechless because she knows it's true. You have some women out
I don't know
there.
anything is true. Whatever woman says is right. She was there. She know who the daddy is. I don't know.
You're being very clever this morning, but
I'm being unintentional with my answers.
unintentionally
I thank you.
clever.
Yes. Queen show vibes.
Listen.
As a child, I thought that jackpot was was short for jacket potato, asking my dad why anyone would bother entering a quiz with a jacket potato as the top prize was one of the most embarrassing moments of my...
Can you relate?
No.
You thought jackpot
I always knew what jackpot means.
Exactly.
Because they always had a photo to connect. So, you know, you see
Jackpot.
a big pot with lots of money in it, be it dollars or coins. And as we know, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow with the coins. Yeah.
I wonder what nationality said this. Maybe it's an American.
Oh, Jesus.
Americans
I don't
are
know.
known to like post these kind of stuff.
No, you see, you gone generalizing. Not me. I'm unintentional about answering Andre this morning, all you. He not gonna get me in nothing. Andre will have to go down
Jackpot is the
road by
shortening for
himself.
jacket potato.
No, he thought so.
He thought so. So it's a confession. So I'm like, really? You saw the word jackpot and you think it's the shortening for jacket potato?
Yeah, he was a kid.
Very clever.
Come
I
on.
like that.
He was a kid. He's an adult now. Now he knows better.
So he's confessing.
Yeah. As they say, what?
I set up a complaint box at work. People think HR set it up, but it was me. At the end of every week, I take the box home and read about all this petty drama that's been built up. I would do this. I would do this.
Why do you want to know? Why?
Because I just want to know.
Why do you want to know? You don't have to know. Why do you want to know?
Listen.
This is shady. Shady.
It's not shady. I would definitely do something like that. I would put a box there just to find out who's talking behind my back at work.
But that's not what necessarily is happening there. Maybe they could. Maybe they would say Andre's not doing his work.
You never know what you might never know what they say about. You never know.
I don't want to know what they say about me.
Remember, they're assuming that the boss would read it and not a general staff.
So that person
would see all the ins and outs as to what's happening. I would do this.
But I hope that when you got your box, it was all complaints. We need more coffee. We need more cream. The coffee pot is dirty. The fountain needs to be clean. There's mold under my desk. And I hope you can rectify those problems, you, Andre.
You make one confession this morning that you dressed the part in your glitz and glam for pageant. And I think she is definitely answering some. I mean, it's like you're on stage, so you're answering. Listen how she's so prim and proper. Like, come on, no.
I'm practicing for Miss 40-something.
In St. Kitts?
Yes, the pageant that I'm gonna bait and somebody's gonna take up. Miss 40-something. I thank you. Representing, I am a Hortensia.
I like that.
Yes.
I'm sure listen, a lot of persons are in their 40s and they're definitely looking more younger than many of us.
Shucks. Oh.
I'm just saying.
That's my ponytail. So you see, I am not off of the. But look at the time. But we had a splendid show today, though.
Today was awesome.
Yeah.
It was a queen morning.
It was a queen morning. So thank you, Shadin. Oh my gosh. It was a pleasure interviewing you. Yes. Kudos to the excellent job that you did at Miss JC's this year. And I hope bigger and better things of her. Maybe she could go in for Miss Universe or Miss St. Vincent or Miss World.
She got the look. She got the brain. She got
know.
everything.
Yeah.
So Miss SVG, so many beauties out there for SVG.
And talk about our little upcoming beauty, Destiny Huggins. Jeez. Wise beyond her years.
Charles Mills Secondary.
Talented teen contestant.
Yes. You better watch out for her.
Watch out. She is ready and she's working on her weak area, which was interview. After that interview we had with her this morning.
she's well poised.
She's on her way.
Yes.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I want to say thanks to Miss Jennifer Lord.
Yes.
Coming and speaking about the
Nurse Lord.
upcoming expectant mothers and lactating mothers.
I don't know why he's including lactating mothers in there, I don't know what is with Andre and breast milk.
Mothers are those who would have just given birth. And
but remember, Miss Lord's experience is about the journey from conception to birth.
Yes,
and 6 weeks after.
6 weeks after. So 6 weeks after you're giving breast.
You just love to talk about the breast milk, huh? You
Cheers
see,
to the
nurse tell you that you were overdoing the do.
The nurse? Well, I was told.
And Nurse Martin said, "Oh, you were doing
as
good.
long as I want to. Breast milk is the best milk."
Okay,
that's
brother.
That's why she'd be like this, because mommy win curtains too soon.
I don't know. I don't think my mother weaned me. I think I was just bougie enough and be like, I don't want that.
You want the bottle. And with that,
but I don't think I went to a year though. I don't think I went to a year. But my mother breastfeed. My brother, I think he breastfeeded the longest. Yeah.
I guess mommy put the aloe vera on she nipple. So
Jesus.
Could win soon.
Andre, can we sing the song, please? Can we sing the song?
So long.
Farewell
to you, my friend.
Goodbye.
For now.
Until we meet again.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us today, folks. Tune in daily where you'll find a little bit of everything for everyone. So get your friends and family to watch. Remember to follow us on our social media platforms, including Facebook and on YouTube at Studio 327 Inc. and on Instagram at Good Morning SKN. Remember to please continue to subscribe, follow, and share. Also check out our website at studio327inc.com to learn more about GMSKN and Studio 327.
And as I always have to say, thank you so much to our guests this morning for making our show special. We appreciate the time out you would have taken from your schedule to do so. For those of you that watched us this morning and will watch us later on in the day or whenever you get the chance, to leave us a comment and let us know what was your favorite part of today's show. And see you tomorrow, Thursday. Yes, it is hump day. We forgot that part. At 8 a.m. when you wake up bright and early and start your morning with us right here at Good Morning SKN. Have yourselves a great day. But remember, if you can, don't go messing up nobody else's. And Andre, for those folks who joined us a little late this morning, what do we tell them? Good morning, SKN.